Hey yo, it's BradenLord, and welcome to Rome 2 Total War. Today, I'm going to be going over the factions that I would like to play, possibly, on Rome 2 Total War. Now, I'm going to leave this pretty wide open, because I don't really care too much. There's just a couple factions I kind of want to avoid, for the sake of not losing immediately. But, I mean, I guess if they get voted for a lot, I would still play them. I'd pretty much play any faction that I have available to me, I guess is what I'm saying. So, this video, we're just going to kind of go over each of the factional bonuses so you guys know, what's kind of going on. I'll go over, like, their initial stuff. I'll talk about maybe their, their kind of units, because I have a pretty good feel for all the factions in this game, I would say. So, without further ado, let us talk about the Romans, and just go on from there. So, Wait, did the Romans get just buffed? Oh, wait a second. I think they just changed all this stuff, didn't they? Alright, so it's kind of awkward, but I think their latest patch, they might have just gotten rid of the negative penalties for all factions. Or they're just not showing them here for some reason. No, because these definitely seem different. Huh. Alright, so that's going to change it. Well, well, okay. Good. Alright, anyway. Let's just go through these and talk about the bonuses. So, the Romans generally field a lot of heavy infantry, a little bit of cavalry, a little bit of skirmish, but their heavy infantry is their forte. Now, the Romans get a unique type of barracks called the auxiliary barracks, where they can... depending on where they build the auxiliary barracks, for example, if we build it in Greece, we can get some Greek units. If we build it in Gaul, we get some Gallic units. So they can diversify their army in that way. And they can get a lot of good skirmish and cavalry by, building appropriate auxiliary barracks. So it's kind of interesting. So let's run over the bonuses. They get 15% movement range to all armies, which is pretty good. And +2 recruitment slots in all provinces, which is amazing. The Julii get, you can see here, 15 melee attack during battles against barbarian tribes, +6 to culture convergence, so very good at expanding northward as the Julii. The Junii get +6 public order from Latin culture if you have 100% public order. It basically scales. I guess prorated would be the correct term to use. Granium wisdom, +30% wealth. These bonuses remain the same for each factional tab up here, and these bonuses are different for each faction in particular. And then Cornelia, -15% public order due to foreign cultures, and -50% upkeep for all auxiliary units. So very good at holding enemy lands and kind of, I don't know, I guess taking advantage of enemy lands. So Carthage, +80% from all commerce buildings, pretty good. -25% mercenary upgrade cost, which is alright, I guess. These guys get +50% movement range for all armies and fleets, so it's better than the Roman bonus, but it's only for this faction. +50% for all mercenary units, so mercenary units, not too bad with the Barkids. Minor diplomatic bonus with all factions, +5% tax rates, very interesting as the Hannoids. And Maganoids get +3 experience ranks for all ship recruits, which is pretty good, -15% resistance to foreign occupation, also pretty good. I'm not really sure what that does still. But, those are the Carthaginians. Seleucids. Seleucids are very difficult. See, we got a negative bonus here. Or a negative thing. So they did change all this around. So all the successor kingdoms have major diplomatic penalty with all Hellenic factions, so they're kind of at odds with each other. -50% resistance to forced occupation. So the Seleucids, satrapies, increased number of levy units available from satrapies. Basically, satrapies are almost like military allies, but you get tax rate from them. You get tribute from them automatically, and you can levy units from them, so you get more available levies, which is nice. +20% wealth from agricultural buildings, which is pretty cool as well. Egypt gets +20% research rate and +1 food in all regions, which is pretty strong. Macedon, +20% charge bonus for all cavalry units, +20% melee attack during battles against barbarian tribes, which is interesting. Bactria gets +20% wealth from all commerce buildings, -100% penalties due to presence of foreign cultures. So they don't take any cultural penalty, which is actually really interesting. Huh. That's actually pretty strong. Yeah, that's really strong. Holy crap. Wow. Alright, so let's go over to the Greek states. Both Hellenic, successor kingdoms and Greek states, but they have different bonuses, of course. Classical heritage +4 to culture conversion is pretty nice. Independence +20% melee defense in own territory. Massilia gets +20% to trade income and minor diplomatic bonus of all factions. Sparta gets -50% slave unhappiness, +3 rank for Spartan infantry recruits, which is pretty good. Athens gets +3 naval experience, as well as +20% to all culture income. And Epirus gets +20% wealth from minor settlements, which are not, basically, there's provincial capitals and minor settlements. And a +6 from Hellenic culture. Pretty cool. Eastern Empires, Secret Police, increased defense against all agent actions, +25% 25% ammo, which is pretty cool. Partha gets -25% recruitment cost and -25% public orders. The Armenia gets +20% morale for all units in territory and a minor diplomatic bonus with all Eastern and Hellenic factions, which is pretty much all you're fighting over here, so that's pretty good. I guess there are some nomadic tribes up here, but Pontus, minor diplomatic bonus with all Hellenic factions and shrewd operators. That's 50% all agent action costs. So Pontus used to be, I think, a Greek state, and I guess they changed it. Very interesting. Also skipped over the nomadic tribes. So Horde +3 armor recruitment slots in home realm, which is really strong. +30% income. Roxolani +20% melee attack during battles in foreign territory. +15% wealth from all commerce buildings. That's pretty good. 40% wealth from livestock buildings. That's really good. And extra bonuses in their own territory. More ammo for Royal Scythia, as well as wealth from industrial buildings. Go over to Gallic tribes, you only have the one, Arverni. They get +2 for every war with a neighboring faction, and +20 melee attack for all cavalry. Dang. +9% wealth from all industrial buildings, and bonuses with barbarian tribes. The Britannia gets +20% charge bonus in battles when attacking, and +2 public order for every war against a neighboring faction. Monarch the mag bonus with all non-barbarian tribes, and +20% wealth from agricultural buildings. Warrior Society again can always choose to fight night battles, which is interesting. Tribe of Conquerors +20% morale for all units during battles with barbarian tribes. 100% income from raiding and sacking. And last but not least, the Gaetae. +50% mercenary costs, but -30% recruitment costs. So basically emphasizing one turn mercenaries, which is usually what you want to do in this game. Our gods, public order bonus, maximum of +8 from our own culture, as well as fiercely independent. So there's an overview of the factions, and I guess they're new bonuses, because I was not aware that the bonuses had changed. I guess that's pretty new. But it seems like they buffed all the bonuses for all the factions. Just trying to make, I guess, the factions more distinct in their bonuses, which is cool. I approve of that. So if you guys would write comments below seeing what you would like to see. I have a couple picks for myself if you guys are undecided, but if there's a general trend on what faction to play, if there's a couple that are really strong, we might do another voting video in a couple days over those couple, or I might just choose one of the ones that are popular. So feel free to tell me what you want to see below, and we will go ahead and play that, because I'm pretty much free to anything. For reference, I did play a little bit of an Epirus campaign and a Seleucid campaign on my channel. Of course, I was with my old computer, so the quality's pretty low, and I'm a lot better at the game now, so take that into consideration. Alright, so vote below. This is BradenLord signing out. Have a good day.